Hi, everyone. Pastor John here with Jamie, Lynn, and Jason, and excited to talk about Christian Formation Hour, which is returning this fall. We are going to begin Christian Formation Hour at the beginning of the ministry year on Sunday, October 3rd. And this is going to be an hour for adults, youth, and children. It's going to be from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. approximately every other week for 14 Sundays. And I'm excited that we have all these offerings. I'm going to have everyone talk a little bit about them. And also just to let you know, what we're trying to do here is give you all a pastoral nudge towards returning to in-person life and connection with one another. A big part of these offerings are going to be getting together in person. But at the same time, we understand the difficulty of that. We understand the complexity, the safety issues as well. So we want to bless you and encourage you as you make individual decisions about yourself and your household, about what you're able to do during this time. So I want to begin with Jamie and talk about Adult Christian Formation Hour. Jamie, we've just finished Revelation, so we figured why not? We'll go straight into Job, another easy book of the Bible, but you're going to be leading a class on Job. Tell us a little bit more about this.
Yeah, thanks. I'm really excited for the class. It's a hard book. It's an honest book, and I think it brings to the surface a lot of things. So we want to make this a holistic class that is where we're able to bring in counselors who will help us process our grief, whether that's about the pandemic or anything else. Maybe you've had a lot of loss in your life. Job has walked that road, and we're going to be able to speak with counselors about what that looks like. And then walking with others too, through their traumatic experiences, because Job's friends didn't do that very well. So we'll have someone talk about that. We're going to write laments and learn how to do that and what the biblical laments look like. I'm really excited to dig into those. And then also learning how to bring those laments to the Lord, but find that sometimes there's still limits to how we lament. We have to trust the Lord and allow his sovereign hand to do the leading, but also feel very free to bring those things to the Lord. And then it'll also be a deep dive into the book. So we're gonna get into the nitty gritty, into the poetry, into the nuances, and I'm excited to do that too. So it's gonna be holistic and I think a great class.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jamie. And now Lynn, give us a few words about Grace Kids and what to expect this fall.
Yeah, I'm really excited. The volunteers and the teachers who have already committed to working with the kids in our church are phenomenal individuals who are really gifted with kids. I'm really excited. We do need more volunteers to be able to pull off our program this year. So if you have a little bit of a nudge or an inkling, please reach out to me. Our kids would love to form relationships with you. And if you're new to Grace, when we're using the phrase Christian formation, I guess I just want you to know that's kind of our form of Sunday school. And one of the reasons we're doing 14 weeks is both for safety, so that if one of the classes ends up with a positive COVID case, it's a built-in 2-week breather between, or like quarantine time between classes. There's masks are required, and all of our volunteers and teachers who work with kids are required to be vaccinated. All of our classrooms in the building downstairs have access to have windows cracked or opened. So we do have heat in the building, but in the winter months, those classrooms could be potentially a little cool. So send your kiddos with sweaters or jackets. And we'll have lots of hand sanitizer too. We also understand that there may be a class here or there that your kiddo needs to miss. We are encouraging a longing for a commitment for all those classes, because this is meant to be a relationship building time. As Jason was saying, we're focusing on New Testament stories this year. And we just want your kids to be loved and cared for and in community with other people who are learning what it means to love Jesus and have him be Lord in our life. We also will continue to hopefully have offerings for children during the actual worship service. And I would love to add a sermon time, a lesson for 4-year-olds through first graders who can come down during the sermon. And I have I'm hoping to teach that class, co-teach that class with Susan Rose. So it should be a lot of fun, but I do need more adults to help volunteer for that too. Would love, love, love to welcome your children into our classes. So, and please register. You'll be getting an email and you'll see emails for links for registration.
Thanks, Lynn. And just for my clarity, I may have missed this. Did you mention that Grace Kids staff and volunteers will be fully vaccinated? Is that okay? Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Last but not least, Pastor Jason, talk a little bit about what the youth can expect this fall.
Sure. Just as excited as everyone else to finally connect and be in person after a 1.5 years of resilience and perseverance through Zoom YCG. But YCG is back, and we'll be contemporaneous with the Christian formation class upstairs. We'll be meeting downstairs with a focus really trying to be consistent with this theme of leadership development and spiritual gift development. So you'll notice that we're doing a youth Sunday this month. We'll continue to do that on a quarterly basis because some of our young people maybe want to play an instrument, or they want to help with audiovisual, or they want to help with liturgy. Same thing with Sunday mornings during Christian formation. We'd like to co-teach with our older teens to our middle schoolers how to read the Bible, how to lead small groups. So there will be opportunities, particularly because I know high schoolers like to get service hours for you to serve in different ways throughout the congregation. So helping to lead YCG, helping at Grace Kids during Christian formation, helping during the service. So we want to identify and help cultivate gifts and leaders amongst our young people. So that's our big theme. The other thing, tentpole thing to focus on is that on October 4th and following for 10 weeks, we will be doing Monday evenings, 6 p.m. to 7:45, a Alpha program, learning the basics of the gospel, how to understand and communicate the gospel in partnership with Central Community Church and Icon Church. So that will be the very next day, October 4th, 6 p.m. at the SDA Church. We'll have dinner, be socially distanced, have games, and go through the Alpha program together. There are other service opportunities and fun opportunities like our October Pumpkin Patch that are TBD. We will let you know the dates and times of both service opportunities and Pumpkin Patch very soon. But want to encourage you to get involved and connect. We are so eager to be together within reason, and we trust your discernment. So may the Lord bless you as we move into the fall.
Thank you all.